Okay, so I have been promising a winter garden tour for the longest time, and now it's here. And what better day to do it than when Winter Storm Orlina is touching down, or just, blasting us. So let me see. Let us get started. I'm gonna get started in the back of the house. I should probably look at the camera before I get started. It's been a minute since I've been on YouTube or filmed anything. It's just, I don't know. Obviously winter, it's like, what do you do right in the garden? Everything's like asleep. Everything's covered in so much snow, ice, whatever it is. But there is beauty. So let's get started. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you guys. Well, obviously they don't care. So let's get started. Here are our rhododendrons. Obviously in winter, you want a lot of winter interest. Let me put my gloves on. Sorry for the shaky video, but it is going to get cold out here and my hands are gonna freeze and then I won't want to finish this. Okay, so if you guys saw my June garden tour, you'll see how beautiful and how drastically different this is. It's like night and day. This is like a whole hedge of rhododendrons. They bloom in late spring and they are a beautiful hedge of pink blooms. What you don't see is actually, I've got a bunch of, like, it's a whole, you can kind of see it poking out, Pachysandra. It's this amazing ground cover that also blooms, smells beautiful, white flowers. It's also down here in this area. This is the only rhododendron we have on this side. This is a green mountain boxwood. Everything that's in our garden, I'll tell you what is not, what was not planted by me, but everything in our garden was from, previous owners. These are Canadian hemlocks. My absolute favorite, like I love these. It's still coming down a lot. So you can see the amazing multiple trunks here, which I just love. I love seeing this. It's just so beautiful. Got some more boxwoods back here. This is our little patio area. It's a flagstone patio off of our office, which is right here, and then a full bathroom there. Another Green Mountain boxwood, one more Green Mountain boxwood, tons of Pachysandra down there. Another rhododendron back here, which doesn't flower as prolifically as the other ones, but we'll see if this year it does. I see a lot of buds on there, the most I have seen in a while. So this spring might be beautiful back here. Some more boxwoods. I'm not sure what variety these are. These were here obviously before us. Our Shiba Inu Cooper, which is the oh man, what's the term? He's the tan Shiba. That's it. That's the color. He killed that like the first year we were here. His favorite spot, obviously. That's our detached garage. That is our shed, which is basically a potting shed, except I don't use it in the winter. It has no insulation. This is Greek oregano. Didn't cut that back. Lamb's ear, bloom stalks. I've got a red crimson azalea here that is basically evergreen because it holds on to its leaves and they're beautiful. There's Taco. There's Cooper. Also, I love when it snows so much that I create basically these just beautiful pathways, right? Obviously with all of the snow, it just makes me feel so cozy, we've We've dug our way through the snow to get to our home, and we've got the fireplace going and it's nice and warm, all of that. Here's the other section. So I've got Weigela here. Again, my June garden tour. Beautiful red blooms, amazing, like prolific blooms. I've got some spirea there. These are barberries. The barberries actually held their leaves for a really long time. Beautiful red leaves, like amazing. And the contrast when it snowed was just beautiful. I loved it, but it didn't last too long. That is a trumpet vine. Although the vines themselves look beautiful in the winter, they are incredibly aggressive, and I've had to pull them off of our roof up there, which damages the roof. But I love it. Buried underneath all of this snow are the astilbe that I just love. Their little dried bloom stalks would be poking out, but the snow is pretty deep now. You can see a few over here, actually. I've got more astilbe on this side. All right, I've got another section over here to show everyone. I did have a lot of potted hydrangeas back here in this area. I ended up putting them in here because there was a night, actually it was I think Saturday night, which was January 30th into the 31st, Sunday morning, which got down to like 0 degrees or something, and I was like, I don't know about that. Here is our section behind the potting shed, and there's tons of astilbe in this area. You can probably see some of their bloom heads. Absolutely beautiful. I also planted some Dutch iris, some foxgloves, which I started from seed in spring of 2020. And what else is in there? Obviously some lamb's ear. We've got a rhododendron. This is, I think, like purple candles astilbe. I love this, and I didn't cut them back because look at that. I mean, it's like picture perfect. I love it. And I'm originally from California, and my first couple of years here, I just hated the winter, and now I've just grown to love it. It's just so beautiful. I don't know, there's just this charm about the Northeast and winter, and it's like, you just hunker down in the winter, and it's just, cozy and warm and amazing, and just amazing. Some more bloom stalks from the astilbe. And little Cooper trying to figure out what I am doing. What am I doing? I am filming a YouTube video for our winter garden. I've promised that for a long time. Here are our lilacs. These are super old. I've cut a lot of the branches to see if there could be some, I don't know if I can rejuvenate it or something, but there's a lot of suckers coming out of some of the branches, so I don't know. I mean, I almost feel like taking them out and then, replacing them with new ones, but it's like they've been here forever, and they bloom and smell amazing in the spring. I don't know, it's hard for me to like say no, because just looking at the beautiful violet blooms out the window, from our kitchen right there. I sometimes get a glimpse of them right here in this section. Just amazing. And also over the front, I'll show you guys. It's just, you pull up and you park at our home and you just smell it all. It's amazing. And look at this gorgeous white pine, okay? Like, it's huge. It's amazing. I love it. I have to like tilt my head all the way back. I've got to be careful with my neck. It's so tall. And then we've got all of these Norway spruces. Look at how tall they are. They're just amazing. We have them all around. Like, it's all this. And then this is like a crab tree, which was planted obviously a long time ago. Everything above that is like dead. There's a lot of work to be done here. Okay, and then this is one of the, like, I splurged on this, okay? This was like $150, like, for a tree, like, oh my god. This is a weeping Norway spruce, I believe, and I think the tag is somewhere in here, because I know I left it in here. But if I got it wrong, let me see. Can I find it right now? Probably not. It's a weeping Norway spruce. I love it. It's so beautiful. I'm surprised I haven't featured it before. It's just, I don't like the way we put this up because my dog, Cooper especially, likes to come over here and like, or get to plants and just like pee on them and then kills them. That's from this summer. I have like, I got these like I don't know, like slow drip watering system. It's like super cheap. It's like plastic. Got them on Amazon. We went on a trip and I didn't want them to die because I had just planted it. All right, and back here is our creek. But let's just get another look. Okay. My dream is to someday, we put a gate here because I thought that it would be so amazing to have like a seating area right next to the creek. I haven't gotten around to that. The only progress I've made is that I was lucky enough that a tree fell while no one was around. You can see it right there. A tree fell and the big trunks, well, let me restart that sentence. My neighbor helped me move these trunks over. We pushed them down here, one of them. The other one we couldn't even move. It's just like it's set above the creek. So it's kind of cool. You can like sit there, dangle your, you know, your legs over the creek. But that one's like, you know, beautiful because like a bunch of ferns grow here and it's just magical. It's amazing. Lily of the valleys will come out of here. We need to remove this tree. It's been leaning ever since we moved in. I don't know how long it was leaning before we moved here. It's another Norway spruce. Still got some green on it, but I don't know. Here's the creek. I love this creek. It's much wider than it looks right now, obviously, because it's got some ice covering it. But we also have, well, that's not our property anymore, but all of this is covered in, oh my God, lamium. What is it? What's the other word? Stinging nettle or dead nettle or something like that. I have a bunch of, not a bunch, I exaggerate, daffodils in here. So those will kind of come out and make it look super duper like woodlandsy, like, you know, that look that everyone's like, my woodland garden. It's true. They're beautiful. I love them. And that's what I'm going for back here. Okay. Okay, let me see. How do I get over there? I hope that that's all ice because I'm about to go for it. All right. Oh, it's all ice. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, it's a good thing I've got my boots on. Wow. Yeah, okay. Beautiful, beautiful rocks in here. You can't see them now, but just amazing rocks. Like all of this, like, what do they call it? Like, oh my God, what's the word? It's like shale, or I forget the kind of rocks that are like just everywhere here in upstate New York. I'm on ice again. And this is pretty deep, so I don't want to get onto the ice because... But yeah, so we've got two of these, what is it, little tunnel things. One of them goes directly into our neighbor's yard. They've got a bunch of ferns growing on the banks of it. It's amazing. And then the other one I think just goes into like another section, but it's so beautiful. I hope I don't kill myself. Let's see here. But look at how beautiful just the texture of just having this here. And then this is this, I think it is the tree. So I think it's like ash borer that ended up killing this. And I mean, we just thought it was dead, but obviously it just took it away. Hopefully this video doesn't take too long because I don't want it to be too long. Hopefully, and if it is, maybe just watch it in increments. Okay. It's the front of our house. And like I said, got lilacs that pour over here. Beautiful, like just smell amazing as you pull up. And then the trumpet vine has started to come over here. I need to kind of cut it so that we can still see that wreath and the window there. Oh, I need to show you guys over here. Okay, I just shoveled. I forget the name of this thing. It's like, I don't like it too much. Those are our highlights arborvitae. I put those in, I think 2 years ago now. I also have a dwarf muco pine in there. You can kind of see it, it's just, yeah, it's buried. That's a 9 bark. That's a 9 bark. Wow, it's been a while since, obviously since I've like paid attention to my garden. Here's another, I love this tree. I don't know what kind of spruce it is, but it's just amazing. I was about to drop the F-bomb. I effing love it. It's just beautiful. And then I planted this, I think it's a Norway spruce. It's like one of those volunteer spruces. It was growing over there, so I brought it over here. All right, let's trudge through this. All right, so that's an azalea. I think this is like grape holly. I think the Impatient Gardener has these, because they're definitely not like hollies, you know? They stay pretty low to the ground. There's my Campania International urn, which I absolutely love. I've got hellebores in there. I've got tulips. I've got hyacinths. I've got crocuses. It's gonna be an amazing show. So be on the lookout for my Instagram at Gardens in Bloom, because I will be posting some pictures of that. That's a limelight hydrangea, a birdhouse, some more boxwoods, rhododendrons, barberry. That's my Holy Grail hibiscus. So I'll wait to cut that back until late spring. I've got lavender in here, more volunteer spruces in there, which are being covered by the snow. All right, what is this called? I think these are, oh my gosh, I'm so bad with names. Yews? Yeah, this is a yew. More spruces, there's 3 in there. And this is like the front of our house. I planted these yews right here too. I've got 4 of them. I want to kind of create a hedge so that I don't see any of the car lights approaching our home. Okay, I'm gonna cover our address. All right, so this is the front of our house. I planted these dwarf Alberta spruces and trimmed them into these spirals every early spring. We don't use the front of our home to enter our house, so it doesn't get shoveled. And then that's a dogwood. We've also got some more spirea, some more boxwoods, barberry, a viburnum back there, which I just absolutely love because like we have 2 windows right there and our staircase like right there. So I like get on our staircase and I just look at the spirea bloom or the viburnum blooms. Some more evergreens. It's another spruce, another white hemlock or white pine. And then right here we've got some limelights. These are all limelights. And then all my green velvet boxwoods, which are just covered like you won't be able to see them, but they're right there. Okay, anyway. Oh, look, there's the sun. Can you even see it? It's right there. It's that orb. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so beautiful. Like, the snow is so deep. Look at our little solar lights. All right, so thank you so much for, if you stayed up until today, up until now, or you watched this in increments, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about anything you saw on the video, which I didn't mention, please feel free to comment, ask me, follow me on Instagram, ask me there. But I hope you enjoyed this winter garden tour. Winter is beautiful despite how cold and dark it might be. Sometimes there is always something to look forward to, and spring is just around the corner. I'm filming this February 1st, so spring is coming very soon. It's been a pretty warm winter. I think today it's like over 20 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's pretty nice. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. What are you little weirdos doing, huh? You guys are so funny. I love you guys. I love you guys.